Hello, hello, everybody. Hello, keyboard people. How are you? Welcome to this stream. Hey, Sin Prestil is here. Also, Evo, Reap 4S, and Fitful. How are you guys doing? Thank you for joining, and welcome to this almost Christmas stream. Probably the last one before Christmas. And what better than a nice keyboard from CannonKeys, the Satisfaction75, the first 75% that I will build in quite a while. I think the last one that I built was my KBD 75. I do have a, you can kind of see it right there, another 75%, which is the LZ CLS M. But I think it's been a really long time since I last built a 75%. So yeah, I think this is going to be quite nice. We have this custom FR4 plate, which is very nice as well. I love FR4 plates. I like that this one has the fixed layout. The only thing you can choose is whether you're doing split backspace or not, which I don't know if I'm doing. I'm tempted, but I don't like to have the tilde key both here and here. So I'll probably not go with splits backspace, if that makes sense. So yeah, so I'll get started. I started early because I actually have to do the steps on this one. So give me 1 sec. I forgot to grab the lube for the steps, so here it is. And of course, we're going to be using the steps that I have been using for all of my builds for a while now. The Everglides steps. Oh, by the way, thank you so much, Sleep Repeat and Mr. Petrov, for the tier 1 subscriptions. Thank you so much. Not sure if you're here, Sleep Repeat, but thank you for that. And also, Evo just resubscribed for 6 months on Twitch Prime. Thank you so much. And the City at Night is here. Hello. Ron, I bought mine on Taobao, but you can actually buy them, I think, on Prime keyboards. And somewhere else that I don't remember right now. But I'm sure that Prime keyboards carry them. So we're going to do this. Enter. Left shift. And I think that's it. Because we have a small shift. KP Republic is the other one. Thank you so much, Oxy. Yes, that is correct. That's the one I was thinking of. So we're going to use 2. I really want that kit. Which kit? 2 moons. 2 here. 2 here. And 2 for the spacebar. And this one, actually, we're going to use the 6U spacebar because I want to keep 3 modifiers on the left of the spacebar. And with that, we can only use the 6U spacebar. When I unboxed this board, I already prepared the OLED and flashed the board, so that's ready. It's not necessarily with my layout, but at least the OLED works and everything else works. Another thing that CannonKeys has, which I think is pretty nice, is they put up a keyboard guide. So let me show you guys that. Hold on, let me bring this browser here. Let's see. Canon /Satisfaction75. So we do have the build guide, which is pretty nice. And as you guys can see, I already did the OLED. I won't have to disassemble the case because I have the plate and the PCB out. So we're gonna jump to stabilizer and switch installation, which should be easy, and then we do the encoder afterwards. So let me grab the encoder and make sure that I can put it through. Oh, hold on. The Everglide stab kit, nice to have spares. Yes, they are really good. Hey, Daemon has this here. Today I won't sleep. Well, are you still working? Do you work tomorrow? Or are you free? And Dani Freitas is also here. Hello, hello. And give me 1 second. Someone is pinging me on here. Let me check. Where is the... Oh, Daemon, you can tell me something. When you built it, did you add the switches and then you added the knob, or did you add the knob beforehand? Should I put the knob already? Let me check the guide again. Hey, look at that. Barnum Burr is now following. Thank you so much for the follow, man. Appreciate it. Knob is the last thing? Okay. All right. So let's worry about the steps and not jump ahead of ourselves. Let me just grab the inserts. So 2 here. 2 here. 2 here. And finally 2 here. And let me grab a tray for the screws. Hey, Mr. Petrov, thank you so much. Oh, yes, I saw your message, man. Let me think. Dark navy, E-white, space gray, or rose gold. Okay, let me bring up Discord real quick. Let me share my screen again. Let me bring up Discord, and then maybe people can help me pick. Let's check. Where is the Allison? I have so many channels. Allison. Check here. Where are the... Oof. This board is looking deliciously good. So this is the navy. And this one is the E-white, right? The other options are space gray or rose gold. Oh man, so hard. I want to say that I want this blue, but this board that I'm building right now is the same color. I think it looks amazing, this color. What does chat say? What color is better? Dark blue? Sorry, dark navy? This E-white? Or using your imagination, space gray or rose gold? Oh, okay, I know which one that is then. Space gray is in Discord too. Is this the space gray? It's up, okay. Oh, yes, I see. This one is tempting me. Yes, Ibernas, I agree. I like this silver. I think I'm going with this one, man. I like this silver. Oh, perfect. All right. We can. I must say that I was tempted for the navy blue, but I am getting so many navy blue boards that it's not even funny. All right, let's do the steps. Here we go. And one nice feature of those tabs, let me see if I can show you from this angle. Let me zoom in right there. And you will see that it is not possible to insert. Let me just make the focus a little better so you guys can see my hand here. And it is impossible to insert this backwards. If you try, let me show you what happens. It doesn't go in, no matter how much you force. Oh, so this is not the wrong one. Yes, so there's a little cutout right there that matches this little thing on the housing. So if you try to insert it backwards, it doesn't go. It hits there and doesn't go. Yes, those are the same as Cherry Original. Yes. By the way, last hours to join the J. Yes, we must join that. It's for charity. So if you guys didn't, make sure you join it. I think I joined it once, but I'm thinking about joining twice to get a second raffle on a different proxy. Here we go, last one. All right, let me set this plate aside for the time being. So someone asked what lube I'm using. So this lube is a 205 equivalent that I found on Taobao. I can share the link, but it's not good for switches. I tried to use it on a switch, on multiple switches, and it didn't turn out very good. So I do not recommend it for that purpose, but for stabs, they are excellent. And this whole jar was like $4. Hey, Kanzan, tudo bem? E você? Someone got 120 tickets for the raffle. That is incredible. Yeah, no, this camera is no good for that. Let me... And I'm trying to, today I'm doing this stream on a wider camera just to make sure that I keep my space organized. I'm trying to force myself to keep it organized. And one thing that I can do is put this back here. If you guys want to see it up close, just let me know and I can zoom in. Just something I'm experimenting with. What keyboard is that new near this? I can show you in 1 second. But it's a Duck Viper V2. Let me bring it out here. This is the Duck Viper V2 with Hyperfuse origins. Yeah, that has been my daily driver this week. Past week I was using actually the J80, the Jer up until yesterday, and today I started to use this one again. Oh my holy cow! How are you, Red Hawk? Yeah, it has been, you know, a minute or two. How have you been, man? Wow. Red Hawk, I know him back from the Anthony stream. I don't know if you guys know Anthony, but I guess everybody that is here knows Anthony. But yeah, Anthony is the guy that taught me everything that I know about keyboards. And Red Hawk used to be like a sure presence on his streams. And I haven't talked to him or to you, Red Hawk, in what? 4 or 5 months, I want to say, even more, maybe? How's life treating you? Oh, you haven't been in streams? Okay. Hey, Yous. Thank you so much for the follow. Still somewhat active on Discord. Yeah, I am not active on his Discord any longer. But, oh, so we have... I think I have the first Everglide with an issue. Yeah, this is completely broken. Let me see if I can give you guys a zoom in here. So when I try to snap, there's nothing to snap on. Can you see? It's completely broken. Just been chilling and working. Oh, that's good, I guess. And how is the collection? Are you still on the hobby? Are you doing anything? Or just let go? Yeah, the other side is okay, but I don't want to risk it. So I will just take the insert out. Let me check if the other side is okay. No, it seems like, let me show you. This part here, I think it's a little further down than what it's supposed to be. So it seems like both sides are fucked up. Oh, they break during shipping. Interesting. Interesting. I wasn't aware. Thank you for letting me know, hey brother. Barely sold most of my stuff. I have a few boards left with Kepler as the only one coming. 7V maybe. Yeah, I am almost sure I'll get the 7V as well. And I don't remember if I have a Kepler coming. I think I have the smaller Kepler. Is that a thing? Man, I don't remember stuff I buy. Hey Stash, how are you? Oh bummer, I want the dark ones. These look so good. I haven't seen them for sale anywhere. The City at Night, they are on Taobao right now. If you want, I think that's the best place to get them. So now let me check where the 6U should be. Right here. Okay, so here. Just made it home and opened my Rukia. That's awesome. When are you planning to building yours? I'm gonna build one probably right after Christmas for a friend of mine. And it's gonna be the first build that I'll do that it's not for myself. I call that progress. But you buy almost everything, yeah. But I think I skipped the first Kepler. I'm almost sure. There was the other Kepler, the smaller Kepler, and I think I joined that one. But just to be fair, the City at Night, this is the first one that I got that was broken, and I built now. This is the third board or fourth board, I think. Yeah, fourth board that I'm building with them. I didn't have any issues before this one. I'm wondering why my Sub ran out. Hey, look at that. Thank you so much, man, for the Twitch Prime. I don't know. I think Twitch Prime is one of those that you have to renew yourself. I can be wrong. I may be wrong. I am probably wrong, but I don't know why I thought about that, but not sure. But yeah, thank you so much for the resub. Really appreciate it. All right, let's screw those babies in. Oh, and I forgot to buy... Okay, let me zoom in. Let me see, how can I make this a little tidier so I don't have to rely on this accountability to be... Let's zoom in. Yeah, I think that's another amazing feature of the Everglides, that they snap in place, so you have peace of mind to screw them in. I think this is a very nice plus as well. Just clean my hands. Oh my god, it's way heavier than I thought it was going to be. Yes, that's exactly what I thought when I unboxed it. The huge chunk of brass that it has on the bottom makes it really heavy, which is nice. I like heavy keyboards. Happy surprise, yeah, exactly. So guys, I put out a straw poll. You guys can see the command is bang Keyset to help me decide what I'll use for this board. I am really undecided on what I should use in terms of Keyset. No, it's Keyset. I said it's bang because it's the exclamation point. So if you guys don't mind, vote it for us. And the link is up there. Did I do something? Why? Why, you ask, Red Hawk? But the link is that one, the straw poll up there. I think there is a you can't do the comment twice in n seconds, and I don't know what n is. Oh, I think when you subscribed, Red Hawk, it unlocked some new emojis. And then it gives those emojis to people and say thank, and then the guy that gave it to them. I'm pretty sure my vote will win because I have good taste. Okay, stabs are in. I want to test them real quick. Hold on. Let me grab some keycaps. So I built a Frankenboard. It's kind of, yeah, but it sounds amazing. What's on that Frankenboard? Let me take this out for testing the stabs. This is really good. This is not good. Okay, you remember what I said about not being able to insert it backwards? I think I just did, which is weird. Shouldn't be able to. I did break the law of physics. That's how bad I am at building keyboards. Yeah, this one here. Oh my god, how can I be so stupid? Good thing that I tested. Yeah, I always have that idea of the counter and I never implement it. Well, 3 stock keyboard parts. It was annoyed that I didn't have south-facing switches, so that's what I went through the effort. There we go. So tragedy averted. But I'll have to clean my hands again. First mistake keeps, yes. We do need a counter. Oh, and I just remembered that I do not have a 6U spacebar on those keycaps set, on this keycap set. So I have to go find one. There we go, this one sounds good. And this one sounds perfect. So now on to the spacebar. And I have a different switch for the spacebar, a different spring. We have a 85, I think, grams spring for the spacebar. Let me see if I can find a 625U spacebar. Oh, and this is an off-center 625. Oh my god. Okay, this one also is off-center. Oh, of course it's not off-center. I am using it on the wrong spot. There we go. Yep, this is good. So 2 moons, I'm using my favorite switch, which is red inks. Or which are red inks, and yeah, that's what I'm using today. All right, let's start putting those switches on. Let me put a few just to align. Hey, Lube the Helios is here. How are you? How's it going? If you want to see a photo of what I made, yeah, sure. Do show it. Hey, mister, how many keyboards do you have? So I think I have around 110 built keyboards and maybe 15 to 20 unbuilt. Been cooking all day for Christmas. What are you cooking, man? Didn't know you cooked. Jesus fuck. Yeah, Red Hawk, a lot happened while you were gone. Let's check Clever Lion's picture. Oh, this is interesting. What did you use again? It looks like a nice TKL. Oh, okay, let's check that. I didn't check the... Okay, I see what you did. But I think this is as much zoom as I can go. Let's see. No, we can go even deeper. Cool IKBC and a Leopold. Damn. You can call it a hybrid. Let's see. Are those red inks? Yes, Chronoman. Damn right. Those are red inks. Spot on. Daughter board becomes external daughter board. Yes, exactly. 2 moons. If it's not rude, what's your daytime job? I am a software developer, and I have a software development company. Hey, hybrid is a good name. Yeah, you see? What did you lube the red inks with? I lubed them with 205 grade 0. Wow, rich. I wish. So 205 grade 0 and a mix of 205 grade 0 and 105. I'm a 15-year-old. Yeah. I remember when I was 15 years old. So when you be changing all your keyboards to red inks, oh man, trust me, most of them already have red inks. And all recent builds, most of the recent builds that I do, they have red inks. With the exception of the Jer that I did Teleo V2s, just for a change. Study hard, do well in school, exactly. Anyone can get there. Yeah, I was, when I was 15, I was crazy poor. All right, let's start soldering, shall we? I wonder if the new Teleo bottoms, I like the Teleos, but I don't love them, to be honest. See, we're going to start from the top, which is actually the bottom here. My Teleos, they were a little bit scratchy before lubing, but I think the lube, and I also broke them in for a little while, and then they started, you know, feeling the feeling improved a little bit after that. Man, did I say how much I love fixed plates? They are my favorite thing in the world, where you don't have to tinker around the layout. Jay will build the NK65 with those also. Nice. Silent Black Inks, yes. I wonder if the new Teleo's bottoms are really good. I talked about that. Any tips on lubing with 205G0 for the first time? Chronoman, I actually am on exclusively bag lubing nowadays. I don't know if you follow me on Instagram, but I do have a lube tutorial on Instagram. If you go to my Instagram and you check my saved stories, let me show you. So if you go to my Instagram, you're gonna see that on my profile, there is a bag lube tutorial. So this thing will tell you step by step what you need to do to bag lube. I think this is the best thing I could put together, and it's there for eternity. So if you want to check out on my Instagram, you have the thorough explanation of how I lube them. No problem, no problem. I wonder if the new Tiliba use a glass brush, if you can find one, and brush light. Do you have a QXP? I do. It's, let me see. I think you can see it here. I think this is the KXP right there. If you want me to bring it here, let me know. We have a bent leg here. I'll actually use some tweezers for this. What's your most hated switch you've ever tried? You know, besides some monstrosity like Gateron blues that I really don't like, I think Ultimo Skies are so scratchy and so unfixably scratchy that I am not a fan, like far from it. So Ultimo Sky is pretty up there in my list. Hey, I'm not Neil. How are you? Welcome. Never tried those, don't think I will. Yeah, I know people that like them, but it's just personal taste. I don't. All right, those anchor switches are good. Let's solder the other legs. I thought cherry browns were too the poor man's holy panda. I don't like it. I prefer other stuff to Ultimo Skies, to be honest. Don't really like them. I really dislike them. Poor man's Ultimo Skies it is. Yeah. Yeah, I just don't like them. So what I'm doing here is just making sure that the switches are touching the PCB and that they are flush with the PCB. See if I can give you guys a closer shot here of what I'm doing. There are two Cherry Browns lube. Had a good run lubed with a linear this year. Yeah, I do have some retooled here. I didn't try them yet. Oh, wow. So we have one switch that is really floating on the PCB. Seems to be good. Let's move on. I apologize for all the spelling mistakes. Just wrote a 25-page essay. I'm still, oh man, I didn't even notice. So don't worry about it. You're forgiven and forgotten. You guys ever tried the Sky Reams? Sky plus creams? Never. Did you hear good things about it? I got some creams if you want them. And this FR4 plate, it suffers from the same thing that some plastic plates suffer from, which is not being stable for the switch insertion. There's a price for flex, right? No, Lube Helios is not BR. Yeah, if you're in Brazil, exactly. That's something that only a Brazilian would understand, I think. Yeah, Lube Helios is far from Brazil. Damn, I would like a nice caipirinha. Where are you, Kaz? If you don't mind me asking, of course, you don't even have to reply if you do. Oh, thank God. That finally clipped in place. Oh, you're in Canada. Are you Brazilian though? No, but I had a lot of friends from Brazil, and oh, I see. Yeah, right now there's a lot of Brazilians in Canada too, especially on my field, on the IT world. I know a lot of people that immigrated. Yeah, Canada, everybody that goes to Canada says, oh man, I just unclipped my... How stupid I was on this one. Where's the mistakes counter? We need a number 2 right there. That was a stupid idea of mine. There we go, it's back. And I'll stop putting these tweezers. Concentrate. I'm coding one. This message is real. Are you? Is that for real? That's awesome. I would love to get that counter going. Let me just see if we have any switches that are not on. That's another trick that you can do, a very well-known trick to see if both legs are on, is just to swipe your finger over it and make sure that you feel 2 pins. Sometimes it's easier than seeing if the 2 pins made it through. The switch was kind of open. Did you guys go to Star Wars already? No spoilers, please, but just to know, I didn't go. I'm probably going at the end of this week, and everybody's saying that the movie sucks. So I wanted to know what you guys thought about it. Yeah, I'm not a huge fan as well, Clever Lion. I just go, you know, for fun and to bring my nephew who really likes it. I try to go to the movies every week. I love the movies. Well, so when Star Wars is out, I wait 1 or 2 weeks and then I go just for the sake of it. I am not like a diehard fan or anything like that. Wait, where is Kensen going? I missed that. Are you going to Japan or something like that? Man, if you are, you should get the new HHKB. I think it's probably awesome. Oh wow, this switch is a little messed up. I'm not gonna use it. Old school Type S. I have 2 HHKBs and none of them are Type S. Do you like them? So now we need to figure out this right side here. So we're of course going with stepped caps. Oh, you have an HHKB Pro one, I see. Oh, and I need to reclaim that spacebar. Hold on. Okay, let me get... So clever. No, those are Everglides. Everglide steps. Give us the Josh. The Josh is coming. You know it's coming. It's just a matter of time. There you go. Let me just solder one of the legs so I know exactly where they must be. Where do you buy those Everglide stabs? I bought mine on Taobao. I bought like a bunch of them. But I know KP Republic and Prime KB, they both sell them. I wonder if the ones on Amazon are the same. What? The stabs? Or did I miss something? Right, let's start soldering this top row. Yeah, there are stabs on Amazon that look the same, may not. Oh, wow, that's interesting. Do you have some spare skies and creams? Yeah, I think I do. Not sure about the creams. Yeah, I'm not gonna do that on this stream, sorry. But most for the time that I want to get through this build. But I can do that off camera. Yeah, just for the sake of time, I want to focus on finishing this. So those combo, do you use the creams stem or creams housing? What housing do you use on that? Is it creams housing with the sky stems or the other way around? Okay. Sky housing cream stem. Yeah, okay. I'll definitely experiment with that. Creams, cherries, yolks. Yeah, I like yolks with cream stems. I really like them. It was fun coming back to a stream, heading out with some friends now. So peace, I'll catch you later. Hey, nice to see you around again, Red Hawk. Thank you so much for joining and have fun with your friends. Thanks, man. Really glad to see you back. Bye. All right, this row is done. Let's move to the next one. If you have them ink housings, top recommended is creams, I think. Oh, and I forgot to say, those switches that I have here are red inks, but I did add switch films. So they are filmed. I used TX transparent films for this one. I honestly think that those are good. Yeah, those are good. We can solder the other pin. What switch films? Hey, how are you, Gateron? So the switch films that I have are TX keyboards. I think that like someone already told you. But I used the ones from Kibo.la, I think, successfully as well. Yeah, they remove wobble and they change a little bit the feeling and sound of the switches. I know that Walker did a testing and he has a video, I think. Walker Keyboard Science. He has a video with the difference somewhere. It's quite nice. It improves a little bit, I think. And Sleeppoke is here. How are you, man? Haven't seen you in a while. How have you been? Good, good. And you? Yeah, I'm good. Great. Really excited to build this Satisfaction75. This keyboard, I have been hyped about this keyboard since the launch and the whole OLED thing. But it really surprised me when I got it. The quality and the feeling of quality that the keyboard has. So really looking forward to its final state. Or having it built. Sawyer NB unboxing of this. Yeah, it is a really nice board indeed. I really like it. Let's see how it will sound, but I think it's gonna sound great. Just making sure that all the switches are touching the PCB. So I'm basically reflowing the solder and pushing it very hard. Just to make sure. And I think that those are all good. There were one or two that was kind of bad. But most of those seem to be really good. All right, we can solder the other pins. We're all good here. Keeps, what up, my guy? Hey, Max on deck is here. How are you? Is it Chewy or Osiris? If you guys don't know Max on Deck, they do a very nice streaming. Is it once per week? I think so. I think it's on Tuesday, Wednesday. It's Chewy. Yeah, I thought it was you. How are you, man? And Chewy has been a friend since the old days of the Anthony streams. The same one where I met Red Hawk that was just here. You just missed him, Chewy. Red Hawk came back from the dark side, I guess. And after a couple of months, he returned to the stream. Good old 001, yes. And we do have a bang 001 command for linking him. I will trigger that in a second. Where is my... here. Hey, how are you, Hooks? Is this your dream board? Man, I know I didn't finish the build, but this board really surprised me. I love you. Hey, Philo, how are you? I love you too. Is that good? Yeah, when it's so bad, hopefully I get in for the extra. Oh, there's going to be extra. Didn't know. Hopefully, man. Because I still didn't build it thoroughly. But this board really surprised me in a good way. With how premium it feels. I really wanted it for the OLED, which I think is awesome. But the build quality is really good. Feels really premium. There was going to be extras. Yeah, I want that rotary knob and OLED. That, yes, it is. It is. And I was fortunate enough to get the Rama knob, which really sounds like, you know, the last name for someone from Russia. Viktor Ramanov. But yeah. All right, we are heading for the final row. And then we're gonna do the knob, which is the last thing you do after the switches. And I really want to order a battery for keeping the clock and whatnot. I just always forget to order it. I think it's a 1025 battery that goes here. So once you unplug the keyboard, you don't lose the time and whatnot. Hey, Simper Steel, this is the Satisfaction75. All right, the next thing we need to do is add the rotary knob. I just want to make sure that I follow the awesome guide that CannonKeys put together. So let's do the switch. We did the stabilizer and switch installation. Now we're going to do the knob, which I think is pretty simple. Let's do it. I thought we were talking about different key and knob and OLED. Oh, you did? Thank you so much, Chrono Man. Glad you liked it. And glad it could help you. Yeah, it is. Oh my God, and I have a very bent pin on my knob. Check this out. It was so bent. There we go. I think it's back to its original state. There we go. All the pins went through. Energy Arthur. Highlight my message. Bish bish. How are you, man? I'm curious what cams you use for different angles. So it's hard to show, but for the overhead camera, I have a Lumix GX8595, and for this one here is a Canon 80D. And for the face cam, I use one of those Logitech 4K capable Brio, I think. It's me, Arthur. Changed my name. Oh, it's Tryhard. I see. How are you, man? Didn't recognize you. Welcome, welcome. So let me solder this guy. Let's make sure that it's really flush. Where's your fan, man? I am just lazy and I don't put on a fan. But I do have an AC behind me blowing on this direction. Derbs, oh nice. How late am I? I think you're just in time, to be honest, because we just finished soldering and now we're gonna do test the keys, and then we're gonna put it on the case and then start typing on it. So you're not that late, Derbs. How are you, man? All right, time to plug it in and hope for the best. Let's do that. Finally not a VOD. Yeah. Thank God for that. Here we go. So we have OLED. Let's start some Josh action. We turn off the music. Let's go to keyboard tester. Let's make this guy Josh. And let's do it. Oh, so this is not supposed to be a key. Why is Josh not... What happened? Why isn't Josh saying anything? Just make sure that I have my... It muted itself. Oh yeah, of course. I get it now. I muted it again, didn't I? No. Let's see. Oh, but this changed. Yes, the knob do click. And you can map it to a key. Yep, we are 100%. Yeah, I do have other keyboards with FR4, and I am a fan. I like it. Oh, what am I doing? All right, let's zoom in, and before I zoom in, let me grab the board, and we'll start disassembling it. Here it is, our beautiful piece of dark blue or dark navy. Let me get some foam. Hey, look at that. Thank you so much, Japanese Horror Story. With the 1,000 bits. Thank you so much, man. Really appreciate it. Thank you so much, man. Let me thank you as well. There we go. All right. So interesting enough, this is the first board that I've used that, or at least the first in a while, that use regular Phillips screws, which is a blessing. Oh yeah, Merry Christmas, everybody. It's right there. Here we go. So let me take the bottom out. Thank you so much for the follow, Louis. Thank you, thank you. Oops. Oh yeah, he did. Thank you so much for reminding me about it. Yeah, we do have a lot of hardware here. Even though I like the Phillips. 2 top plates? Yeah, we're gonna do 2 top plates. Thank you for the reminder, Pilot. I was going to bring out the build guide again because of the gaskets. I want to make sure that I put the gaskets meant to use a burger mount, meaning the O-rings both sides of the plate. Okay. All right, let's take this plate out and we're going to use the new hardware. You're hyped for Christmas? What are you hyped about? What's happening in Christmas? What are you going to do? Thoughts on the Serico switches? Clever, you are kind of asking the wrong person because I don't like silent switches. I don't like how mushy they feel. I only use silent switches on boards that have integrated plate to kind of counteract that. So all the boards that I have that use silence are integrated plate boards. So off with the brass. And let's put the gaskets where they should be. How about the silent tactile? I tried both. I have Xylants and Helios and Silent Inks. And they all kind of feel... I kind of prefer Xylants, but they are still mushy to my taste. Today I watched all 3 seasons of Avatar, and it brings back some good memories. That's nice. Who's going to make the Serico? I think the Serico are Durocs. So Duroc is making them. Man, and those things don't want to get out of the... But I think we have more than enough for the boards. Oops. And one wanted to escape. Okay, here we go. Let me actually get some pliers or tweezers. Not pliers. And how nice is it that he did little inserts for the O-rings? That's life-changing. So you can just put them there and align them with the insert. That is a really clever idea. I love it. Thank you, Upas. Just got my C3 stabs a couple of days ago. I'm gonna see if that fixes my problem. Hey Cartoon, how are you, man? My day has been great. How has yours been? So the C3 stabs, I just got mine on my proxy today as well. So it's gonna be a good 2 weeks before I can review them. When I say good 2 weeks is because it's most likely more than 2 weeks. I ordered, I think, 2 of each color, something like that. So we are definitely building something with them soon. Hi, Mr. Keep How to you as well, Vagon. PT, thank you so much, man. Hope you have a wonderful holiday and New Year. All right, now that we have this like that, let's should we put it? No, not yet. I think I should support it in 2 different things. Let me see if I have anything that I can use to support it. Maybe those. Those are to support PCBs, but maybe I can use this to support the top plate when I put on the No, the brass plate is not going in. I thought he was joking. You were joking. There we go. Now we need the rest of those to go into the screws. Okay, so I think the smaller screws is the one we want. O-rings off the 2x6. Yeah, we're gonna use the FR4 plate. I prefer that. Because of the flex. Yeah, so the smaller ones are for the plates. Just checked it. So we're gonna start putting the gaskets. Or the O-rings. I don't know why I keep calling them gaskets. So we need 4, 8, 10 of those. No, I seriously thought there were 2 plates. No, that would never work. Yeah, and we're gonna check the Keyset poll right after I finish reassembling this. So we can see what you guys voted for the Keyset we use on this build. Now I have to wait for some more 205 because I used it all on the previous steps. Oh, that sucks. The poll isn't working? Let me check. I just need to be extra careful. Do you have the 45 ATS case with the numpad? I do not. Oh man. All of a sudden I can't put those O-rings. Oh my god. Straw poll is down. How cool is that? Uh-oh. Sorry guys. We can make a vote on chat when time comes. I don't even know what was winning. Does anyone know which Keyset was winning? Those freaking O-rings don't want to come out. Come on. So we have 6. We need 4 more. We have 2 spares here. I had it open. Solarized had 9 votes. What song is playing? I think you can do bang song hooks. Do exclamation point song. That's the one. Oh, 9, not 9, 5. No problem, Hooks. Thank you so much for the follow. It had 5 votes, I see. Five, yeah, we have 1 more. Then we're just gonna start assembling this. So let me check which tip we need. I'm suspecting something like this. Let's see. Yeah, this one is perfect. Now I have to be extra careful so I don't fuck things up, because this is really balanced here. Fixing a car is often easier than assembling a keyboard. No, I wouldn't say that. I wouldn't go that far. Yeah, it depends on the car. I think if you get modern cars, I have a feeling that they are getting harder and harder to fix. Oh crap, I forgot 2 screws. So we're gonna use the 2 more that I have there. Actually, with electronic, new cars are easier. I'm not sure about that. Are you sure? I mean, I watch a lot of, you know, car YouTube, and it seems to me that cars from Mopars are so easy to fix. Because it's all mechanical, no electronics. Okay, the top piece is mounted. Just make sure that it's good, which seems to be the case. Let me take those things out of the way. And let's put the back on. Yes, the tuning part, I do agree, but fixing it is a whole different story. So we need to take out those Phillips screws. So let's do that. And I think they're all out. And I love this drawing, this little thing on the brass. I know some people didn't like it, but I do like it a lot. I didn't like it until I saw it in real life. That makes sense. One screw under the USB connector. What happened, Derbs? I didn't get it. there was a screw inside the case? I'm not getting it. Ah, thank you. It took me a long time to understand what you were saying, but I got it. Thank you. Got it. I spy a screw. How are you, Tigo? Are we done? No one here. This screw doesn't want... Oh, there's a screw there already. I am trippy, my friends. Yeah, this is the one that's missing. Alrighty, I think we got it all. Just make sure that I put the spare screw here with a nice little writing saying Sat75. I have a full drawer full of spares or leftovers for builds. I like to keep them in case I need them. I just realized Keebs can have a meetup by himself. Well, I did host a Brazilian meetup. I just, it wasn't by myself. All right, let's see if Straw Poll came back to life. No, the page isn't working. Can anyone access Straw Poll? Oh, I forgot to remove the little thingy here. There's a little... I will try to remove it afterwards. There's a little sticker here that I should have removed, but I won't do it right now. It is still down for me. Trying to get the link. Here it is. So Dark had the lead by a decent margin. Okay, yeah, let's do Solarized Dark. That is currently on my own board. I was a little resistant to Solarized Dark because it is on my beloved Elongate. So now we'll have to move it over and it's gonna be the death of me. Just kidding. Just being dramatic. Let me grab the rest of the kit. Terminal, Metaverse, where is it? Where are those? Solarized Arc. Bento, DMG, Yuri, Muted, Kaimoto, White on Black, Minimal. Not sure what Solarized Dark is. Metaverse. One. Laser. Solarized. The GB's coming, guys. I swear it's coming. It's very, very near. Gondo already ordered the PCB, the final PCB. So hopefully it's coming. Dang, so many GMK sets. I know. Elongate does not deserve. What if we do Striker? I wanted to see how GMK Metropolis. Yeah, my Metropolis is coming. No, I'm okay with this. I'm gonna leave the keys that are not used here, and eventually I'll move it back. But I'm curious to see how Solarized Dark looks there. Since I put it as an option, I might as well do it, right? One thing I will do is use the bars, because I prefer bars nowadays. Then let me just, my hands are still a little bit oily. GMK all the sets. Okay, so I'm gonna leave F here because we're gonna use the bar instead. What? I did not know you could put that many caps once, and you didn't know that? Man, I do that all the time. I put up to 4 per. That's why, let me show you. That's why the shape of the thing is squared. Is for you to put the caps there. Hey, Esan Philly, how are you? Welcome to the stream. Mind blown. Yeah, this doesn't work for SA. For sure it doesn't work. All right, so I think this is all I need from my little board that is now crying. This key set has a lot of keys as well. No, this is the 6U. The 6.25 is this one. Here we go. Let's see if we go with this. I think I'm going to use the accent for the enter. Well, we'll see. Oh, nice. I love when sets provide a stepped control because I do use control here. That's a long spacebar. Have the left shift here. That's a long spacebar, I know. I need to check what I put here. Oh yeah, I actually think I'm gonna put this, but we'll see if that remains there. I'm surprised there hasn't been many Palm keycap sets ran 4GB. Has there been any? Are there? Oh yeah, I do have a Palm, Jelly Palm set. I have more than one. I have one that is from Taobao and one that is the real deal, the one that ran. I need to use that on a board. I never use that on a board, and it's just a beautiful set. The original Jelly Palm. Did you get in Matrix 01? Yes, I did, Derbs. I think that set looks amazing. And potentially it will look amazing on this board. Did you? Do you find reverse? Yes, I do. I am super used to reversed. So yes, for me, it is the only way nowadays. But I know that some people also hate it. It's all personal preference, but I think it's a lot more comfortable. No, I forgot. Oh, you forgot about it and missed it. Well, yeah, it wasn't the cheapest set, but it's a very thorough set. It has like a lot of coverage. I really liked it. Oh, I almost triggered myself with this alpha color key here, which is a sin. I also like flipped more, but I like the look of normal. Yeah, I think I got used to how it looks reversed, so I stick to it. Let's see what else we're missing here. F5. Four, 6. Page down. F2. Can I confess something to you guys? I will confess in a second when I finish putting all the keys back here. An irrational fear that I have. I'll tell you in a second. Where's F9? So I have a fear that I will not have one of the keys, that I missed and I misplaced one of the keys. I always have that fear. All right, now we need to find... Every single time you think that as well, the City at Night, so it's just not me. So now we need to find 3 nice matching or somewhat matching artisans to go here. Bender. But Bender is not the same color. Rama. I don't have a Rama here, do I? This X? Does it match? What are you saying? Second row, third column. That blue's coat. This one? Or this one? Oh, duh. Let's see what you said. Second row, third column. Let me get there. Second row, third column. It was the one that I put here? Oh, okay. I got you. Well, it doesn't have to be a complete match. Yeah, Bender is not going. Sorry, guys. Yeah, I love Wild Story. First row, last column. I want to put the Wild Story here just because I love it. Let's do the opposite. Hebe, the blue one? Maybe. Let's see. Those three, but in a different sequence, I think. Last row, first column. Oh, the... yeah, that's a good idea as well. Let's see what we fit here. So I want to do this different. I want to put, I think, those three. Let me put this as last. I think the key B is kind of weird here. Let's do Gengar. And Wild Story, maybe. I like that. Do you guys like that? All right, let me just... Kibi on Ask. That's a great idea. Let's see how it looks on the escape. It really matches the theme. I don't think they are still. I never heard of them again. And I love their scopes. Should I keep this one here? I'm gonna leave this cape out for you guys to decide. I just got a matching Ama for this Lola. So I'm gonna have the, it's called Ika, this colorway. Ika something. And I just got the Ama as well. So now I will have the Ama and the Lola on the Ika colorway. All right, let me just put those keycaps back onto the bag. And one thing I always say in my streams, if you have like a container, it's always easy to put the caps on the container and then transfer it to the bag. If you store your keycaps on bags like I do. It's always a whole lot easier to do it this way than to try to put it straight on bags. Okay, I must say that Chat is very wise, and choosing this colorway was a good idea. I love the way it looks. Okay. All right. So the last thing is the knob, and I have this baby for the knobs. This baby here. So I just don't want to leave my fingertips all over it. And then there we go. So now it's, yeah, perfect. Let me give you another view of the board so you guys can see this from this perspective, how it looks. Looks nice, right? I love it. There it is. Yeah, I am in love with this. I really like it as well. All right, we all like how it looks. Do we like how it sounds? That's the next question. Let me just take this. Try to keep this out of here. Sound time, guys. Where's the USB? Here. Oof. Okay, let me bring out. Just found a screw here, so before I forget. Here we go. Let me turn the music off and let me bring out something where I can type. All right, here we go, guys. Yeah, this is really nice. All right, let's see what this knob can do. Okay, so this turns the volume up and down, which is really awesome. I can probably show you that working here. And then if I click, it's muting. I love this. Yes, I know there is a way to switch. Let me see if the guide have that. Hold FN and knob. Oh, okay. So you, which one is the function? Is this key here by default? Do you know? Daemon, do you know what's the function key? All right, Fiduta, thank you so much for joining, man. On the right of space, or maybe this, let's see. No, this isn't it. Yeah, I still didn't flash mine, so it isn't. I don't know where function is. Maybe one of those? No, this is page down. This is page up. Maybe this? No. I don't know where function is. Let's see if we have it. Oh, this thing runs VIA, right? Why don't we download VIA? And let me do that. Let's go here. Is VIA config or just VIA? I think VIA config, right? All right, let's go to releases. 034. Setup. There's a newer version, at least not here on the releases. I couldn't find it. Where can you find the newer version? Oh, here it is, 055. I've downloaded the wrong one. All right, let's re-download. Thank you. Via Win. MSI or let's get the exe. But one thing I noticed is my knob is a little loose. I don't know if the screw is not all the way or if I'm doing something wrong. Let me try to screw it a little more. Where's my... Did it download? Yes, it did. Don't tighten it. Oh, really? I thought it was always on the flat side. How do you open something in Windows that Windows don't want you to run? I know there is a way. Open. Oh yeah, more info. I always forget that. I don't use Windows that much. Thank you, guys. Okay, that really does make sense. Okay, yeah, now it's perfect. Thank you, guys. So we have via here. So function is the mid key, but I don't have a mid key. That's why. So this is going to be How do I get... I think this monitor is too small for via. Let me move it to my main monitor just for the sake of it. So I can hold on. So this is going to be function. So I have to go to layers, function 1, momentarily 1. There we go. So this is what I did. I changed this to momentarily 1. Let's see if we get to change the modes. Now, even though it is not making the volume higher. Oh, there it is. Med, vol, backlight. So you can tweak the backlight with this. But there is no backlight. So SCR, BRT. What is BRT? No idea. Backlight, volume, media. So media you can advance, maybe. Oh, brightness. Okay. BRT is screen brightness. Yeah, which won't affect me since I use an external monitor. So that's what it is. Backlight, volume, and then media. Okay, I think it did pause. Yeah, it paused my music. Yeah, that's awesome. Could you guys see? I'm gonna go to the next music. There we go. I love it. So I changed it to another song, to the next song. And then when I push it, it pauses the music, which is awesome. Also type and watch the tiny keep draw. Oh, so that also, let me see if I can give you a zoom of that feature. Hold on. Okay. Let's see. Let me focus. Let's type something and see the little keyboard move. Just, where is my notepad? Here it is. So let me type something here. Yeah, Shift, Control, Alt. It's so good. So good. Yeah, I'm gonna check how much it was. I don't have it at hand. I'll get there. The last thing is, if you look here on the layer, once I hold the other layer, it changes. All right, let's move back to the main. Let me take the camera out of here, and we're gonna check how much it was. 1 second. Let's see. CannonKeys Satisfaction. Yeah, I get that, Daemon, and we order the batteries. Oh, I thought we were going to Geek Hack. I think there will be a second round. This was too much of a success to not be a second one. I think it was $3.99 plus taxes and extras in January. Yay! I hope you guys can get it. Yeah, so the idea was to keep it under 300. No, so they don't have it here. But I can look in my email how much I paid for what you guys are seeing. Let me just do that. I will look in my email. And then once I find it, I can show it to you guys. Let's see. CannonKeys Satisfaction75. So I'm opening my order. This will have my address, but it's not my real address. It's just... So I got the base kit was $3.99. I got the extra FR4 plate for $25. I got 3 knobs, the knobs that you can see here. 2 of them with a pearlized top, like you can see here. And 1 of them in brass, and I got the Rama as well. So extra OLED screens. I bought 1 blue, which I think is the one we have here, and 1 white extra OLED. And I also got the Rama knob that was really expensive. So all in all, I paid a lot, $541 for this one. And yes, guys, I am really pleased with how it looks. Oh, and I just changed the music. I'm gonna leave. Oh, and look at that. I changed. There is a large clock mode as well. When you press this, you toggle between that, off, and regular mode. Right now I'm gonna keep this on volume, which I think is really cool. Yes, they do sound really different on this board. I think it's because of the FR4. And another factor is that this thing, for me, when I do bag lubing, it takes 2 to 3 days for the lube to settle and to have the optimal and better sound. But let me see if I have another red. I do have one here. This is red inks as well, and it's gonna sound completely different. I can show you. And I'm waiting for the final Enge kit to complete this with Enges. I should be getting it soon. But this is unfair because this board is one of the best sounding boards that I think I have. But it's really different. All right, so for me, closing thoughts on this is I really love this board. Why this shut off? It shuts off when you're not using it, I guess. Yeah, the next step to me is to assign... Hey, Golden Brick TV, how are you? Thank you so much, man. Yeah. Thank you, man. So yeah, the closing thoughts here is that, and I really think that the other camera angle is what makes it justice. So something like this. Hold on, let me do something. But yeah, I love the way it looks like this. I love the OLED there, the little knob. I really dig this board. I am really a fan. I would love to get my hands on a palm plate though. I think the palm plate would be perfect here. All right, guys, any closing thoughts, any closing questions before I finish this up? Thank you so much, Daemon. We are partners in crime on this one. So nice that we both have this board. What is your favorite tactile switches? I am not a fan of tactiles, but with that said, I really like Zilio V2s. I think they are great. But I think that's about it. I can't think of any other switches that I truly enjoy that are tactiles. For all the tactiles board that I have, they do have Zilio V2s. I don't like Holy Pandas anymore. I used to love them, but now I think I don't know if it's the sound, what it is, but I am not a huge fan anymore. I am serious. I don't love Holy Pandas anymore. I used to have Holy Pandas on this keyboard that you see here. So this keyboard here, it was Holy Pandas, and I desoldered it and put some linears on it. You're crazy, man. So a palm plate would allow a little more flex, and the sound would differ a little bit as well. It would be a little more plasticky like the other keyboards. Linears are very nice. Linears. Yeah, I love linears. I really like linears. But linears are linears, right? Yeah, I really like. I have one keyboard with them, which is my CA66, and I also have enough to make another 65% board. So my favorite linears is the ones that are on this board. Golden Brick, the red inks, lubed with 105 with a mix of 205 Grade 0 and 105. They are by far my favorite linears. Yeah, I just love those switches. Most of the boards I build today, they have those switches. That's how much I love it. All right, guys, I think I need to cut this short because it's almost 10 and I didn't have dinner. So I am probably not going to stream tomorrow. Thank you for the follow, Golden. Red ink sponsor incoming. I got Get Ink Blacks. Oh, the ink blacks are my second preferred. So first the red inks and then the black inks. And Darkstar is also following. Thank you very much. But I was saying I'm probably not going to see you guys before Christmas. So let me take this opportunity to wish you all a very nice Christmas that you enjoy with your family or with whoever you like to enjoy Christmas with. Oh, look at that. Mr. Upas is here. I was about to say my farewells. Feliz Natal para você também, Upas. All the best. And this has been a crazy year where I met a lot of people in the hobby. I hosted a meetup here in my house. So just wanted to say that I'm really thankful for all of that and love every and each one of you guys. And I may build something right after Christmas. I have a Rukia to build for my friend. So we'll see. Happy holidays, everybody. And I'll see you guys on Discord. You all take care and have a good night. Thank you so much for joining. And thank you, Upas, for the beautiful, amazing board. Really love this board. All right, guys. Have a good night. Take care. Bye now.